Hi. I really have been meaning to make this video for quite a long time, and I know this is going to go far and wide, and there's going to be a lot of people confused by it, but I really want to be honest about what's going on planet Earth. And what's happening is we're living a human experience, right? But we also know that there's a spiritual side, and I wouldn't even call it a spiritual side. I'm going to call it a true experience, because I used to believe in a lot of the spirituality, but now I'm merely believing in a true cosmos experience. And this idea that we come from this planet seems very foreign to me in that true experience. Our idea of aliens is so far-fetched that we are so running away from the truth that we indeed are not this is not our home space. So many people are fighting against being here. It's painful to live a human experience. If you don't have a coping mechanism to clear your head, it will loop in a constant thought loop of often negativity, and you're constantly fighting against who you feel you truly are. You've been brought up to be a certain person, to live a certain life. You experience a situation, an experience, and then your body reacts, your mind reacts, your emotions react, they all trigger off, and you have all these moments of that. That's the human experience. You're a child, you learn something, either negative or positive, and then your body, your mind remembers, then your emotion is triggered by when it happens again, and then that's a constant cycle throughout your life. That's the human experience. And when you're living your true experience, the emotion is separate. You're not triggering. You don't have head noise. You're not plagued by thoughts. You're not plagued by anything. You're just in the present, living a space, doing what you feel you need to do. We are constantly baffled by who we truly are. But if you actually sit and listen to yourself, you know who you are. You're constantly battling to live this human experience that makes no sense. That person that you're with in a relationship makes no sense. That other person that you're friends with, it makes no sense. You're fighting to be their friend. You're fighting to be in this relationship. Because in your true experience, those kind of confines don't exist. Time doesn't exist. We're not sitting here going, well, I'm really shitty at that person because they didn't rock up to their appointment. Time is infinite, and it's not infinite. It doesn't exist. If you are living a true experience, you're living only here, now, and not in a spiritual space, but in a cosmic space. You're connected with the cosmic world. You're connected with who you truly are, who is a time traveler, a alien, somebody who experiences life outside this planet. The human experience is merely a story that we tell ourselves so that we stay in this space of pain, of hurt. When we get sick, our bodies are vibrating at a low frequency. When we're not sick, it's at a higher frequency. Everything around us relies on frequency. Everything is made up of frequency. Our human experience is made up of vibrations. That's why music is so important in our lives as a human. It can either keep us somewhere or elevate us. It can change how our body feels. It can take pain away. It makes you feel joy. It takes you to another place. Sound and vibrations are what makes us a human experience. But sound and vibration also makes a true experience, as tones are super important to language when you're living a true experience. And tones are really, really important to help the human experience not be so painful. And why? You might be saying, are we living a human experience if we are of true experience? There's obviously a reason. What's your mission? I know as a collective consciousness, if we believe hard enough, everything will change. Society will change before our eyes. Economy will change. The political status will change. The fact that it even exists will change. It's time to embrace your true experience. It's hard. It's hard. I know it is. It's painful. But if you don't challenge this experience, the human and the true, and if you allow yourself to stay at the lower frequency, sickness will prevail. And that's the choice that we make for ourselves. There's nobody else in this experience but you. You're in complete control of your experience. And we fall into a trap when we're living this human experience that we blame others. But in the end, you're in complete control of your experience. You're projecting exactly what you want from what you've experienced, what you've triggered, what your body, mind, emotion triggers, what your behavior triggers, whether you want to close off or be open, or whether you want to push yourself. I can tell you now, it's very safe to be in a true experience, and you will feel at home. You will start to be glad that you pushed yourself to that space. And when I started doing it, it was through my dreams. I wasn't able to push myself through while awake. And so while I was asleep, I allowed it to happen. I willed it. I asked it quite openly. I was having, for 5 days, I had severe anxiety attacks of who am I, why am I here, what's the meaning of being here. And I just got really frustrated and said, I just need to know now. I need to know all of these answers. And with that has come a very comforting, true experience. Yes, different to my human experience. I feel like sometimes being very sober, there's so many changes going on around me at such an accelerated rate that I must be on drugs. But I'm simply living a true experience in a human experience. We need to believe that we can change our neurological state. We can change our vibrations. We can change in a second what we think and feel by accepting something about ourselves or for ourselves. It's about allowing yourself to experience the human, but experience the true self, and allow guidance. When I first started connecting, it was through a lot of chakra work, hand energy work, and a belief that I had to find something. I didn't believe in a Christian faith. I didn't believe in a man up in the sky conducting things. I didn't believe in any other religion, but I knew that there was something there, and I had to find what it was. And it's me. We are all in control. We don't need to look to anyone to control anything for us. And it's not even just as a collective consciousness, it's as an individual. Forget there's a collective consciousness. Work on yourself. Work from your level, because you create everything that you see. You create everything you do. You're completely in control. Individually, on an individual level. Our human experience wants us to feel clingy, wants us to be upset, wants us to feel anger, wants us to outreach all those low frequency spaces of emotions. It's not even about feeling the opposite of emotions. It's just about truly disconnecting with meditation and connecting at the same time. Disconnecting from the human experience, connecting to the self experience, true self experience. It's a confusing time. It's exhausting. It's painful. It's really tough. And you might start questioning who you are, or why you're here, or flip-flop between, I've got a sore neck, that must be because I worked out the other day, when in fact it's a storage of energy. When you start decalcifying your pineal gland, there's nothing like it. You will feel like everything's moving around you, but there's a sense of happiness in that, and safety, that I never felt in a human experience. And so I think the question is, what does a human experience mean for you? Are you feeling safe and secure in your human experience? Yes, there are many times when you feel good, but are they at the expense of someone else, or are they at the expense of yourself? Is that emotion coming from a negative aspect? It's time to really look into who you are and what you want. Because the job that you're working, even if you thoroughly enjoy it, I know there's something deep inside of you that knows that there's something else. That working till you die doesn't feel right. And so it's time to start looking into ourselves for God. Start looking into ourselves for guidance. Start looking into ourselves for understanding of self-creation and self-control. And embracing that and empowering that. And understanding that people are on different frequencies and you do have to adjust to their level. We create situations in our life where we're constantly protecting ourselves because we're triggered by an emotion and it hurts. That's a human experience. If you want to live a true experience, you do have to challenge yourself. At the times of anxiety and depression, because they do come in very fleetingly, and I guess it's good to understand that this is not forever. It's not going to feel like that. Sometimes you need to be told that too. This is all temporary. In the true experience, these emotions don't exist. The pain doesn't exist. There is only a very beautiful desire of understanding that you're home. And if you want to get there, I can help you. But you have to want it. You have to really, really want it. Who is your true self? Well, I'm Rachel, and I hope that you have a good day. Details down the bottom. Bye.